Hey everyone, and welcome to my third HTML and CSS tutorial. Alright, so now that we've covered the very basics behind what the HTML document is, and we went over how to download the application that we're going to be using to make our HTML documents in, I want to go back to the topic of tags. I want to go over how important they are, what I meant by they must be nested inside of one another, and we'll go over some essential ones that you absolutely need to make any web page. But yeah, I mean these tags, they're extremely important. You cannot have a website without tags. Like I showed you in the first video, a website is basically made up of your plain text and your tags. And I mean there's a whole lot of them out there that we could learn about and that we're going to learn about. But there's also some necessary ones, and in this video I'm going to go over them, and I'll show you, how to type them up, what order they should be in, and how we can make our very first web page with them. So with that, let's go over what these ones are. Now the first one you absolutely need is called the doc type HTML, which stands for document type hypertext markup language, and it's basically telling your browser what kind of document type it is. The next one is your HTML tag. Now remember, you're going to want an opening and a closing for these. Alright, so that's your next one. Now this gets into nesting. This is what I mean by nesting. Inside your HTML ones, you're going to need a head one and a closing, and you're going to need a body, and close that out. And let me tighten this up a little bit, spread this out a little bit, and explain this a little bit. Alright, so these are the absolute necessary ones that you need to create any web page here. And this is how you nest them together. Notice that HTML surrounds both head and body, but head and body are outside of one another. And now we'll get into why they do that, and what the difference is between them, and what type of information goes where. But for now, this is what I mean by nesting. They have to be inside one another. And this would be a correct way of writing it. And just for a quick example, this would be a wrong way. You can't do HTML head body, and then I don't know what you'd want to do. End out HTML. You can't do it like this. See how that's all out of order? See how they're all underneath one another? They need to be nesting inside one another. So that's what we meant by that. And yeah, those are all the necessary ones that we will need to type out. So with that, I will leave this very short and sweet video, and the next one we will go over what goes inside each one of these tags, and what we can write to make our own website. Alright, so I'll see you then.